All right, undateable crowd. On the last episode, you lot were saying that my tongue was yellow after you watched me take a shot. So sometimes, yeah, you got to do the geography, man. You got to use your brain, man. If my tongue's yellow, it's because I'm having a shot. And obviously, this shot's a vitamin D. So we're trying to stay healthy right now. So let me just do it one more time. Don't talk about my tongue midway through the video, I beg.
What is it?
It's ginger, moju, turmeric, and orange shot.
That's not the right noise. Oh,
Why are you making this so uncomfortable? Yeah. That was a tough watch.
Ooh! I feel fit, man. I feel good, man. Right. So if my tongue's yellow, it's because of this. Anyway, welcome to No Rules. Another episode. Consistency is great. In the building, we got Dylan. I'm obsessed with him, of course. I don't know why. Got Greg in the house. Felix is in Australia. We're going to talk about that in a minute. PK Humble's in the building. Hello.
He's wearing pajamas or a towel.
I know, he's always wearing his friends' terrible merch.
Speaking of which, whose merch are you wearing?
I'm wearing for Sachi. That's right. I like the buttons, man. This is TK Maxx's right at the back of the rack.
What the hell are you wearing?
It looks like a prison outfit.
It does look like a prison outfit.
It looks like a prison outfit, yeah.
Kind of Fidel Castro-y.
Oh, yeah, really Fidel Castro-y, actually. The glasses are nice. I like the pink and the inside.
Thank you,
of the
man.
Glasses.
And what about the hat? The hat's got the brown and the green as well. I tried to dress up today. Yeah, bad. Nah.
Yeah.
Is it bad for real?
I've told you about these glasses.
They're cool. Come on.
So I've rocked up here. I didn't even know PK was here, right?
Oh, yeah. What happened?
And I've buzzed. First of all, it took ages. And I've opened the door, and PK was dressed. How would you say that? Scantily. Yeah. He was just in his underwear. But he went the extra mile though. It wasn't just his boxers. He managed to create like a G-string in his ass, and I'm not friends with PK to the point where I could question that. No.
When you buzzed, Specs like, oh, that's Calfreezy, and he got up to get up and went, no, Specs. PK should get the door. PK got the door, and I could see when he came downstairs that he had a face that was like, I haven't explained it to him.
I said, hey, like, he didn't even say anything. It wasn't like, yo, what's going on? Like, let me introduce myself and we'll just laugh about this funny situation. He took it a step further and made me feel as uncomfortable as possible.
That is the perfect. I think so. That means from now on, we'll get PK to let our guests in. Because it shows you're coming to a no rules world now.
PK's our doorman.
You're our doorman, PK, from now on. I mean, we can't pay, but yeah. But as you can see on Dateables, we've got a big guest in the house, our biggest guest so far. And you know what, I'll rate you because you know, for me, you're in the top 4 of like content. And you've come down all the way to League 7.
No, this studio is a better setup than what we got going.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to hang around with Tego as much as possible. Yeah, of course. I mean, anybody, I've tried to hang around with other people, and podcasts are in a bad way right now, very bad way.
Which is interesting because Calfreezy'S is one of probably the biggest podcast entrepreneurs in the country.
Of course, I mean, it's his
Does
fault.
he take responsibility?
Yeah, you've got to take responsibility for all the terrible podcasts that are out there today, Cal.
Nah, there are some shocking podcasts, man. There are some real dog.
YouTube, I bet YouTube will let Calfreezy'S swear, innit? Yeah, of course they will.
He's got his own agreement with YouTube. Yeah.
No, but yeah, we spoke about podcast tax.
We're trying to tax uploads. Obviously, like, look, we're not just saying this. I was figuring it out yesterday. I think I've produced 7 different podcast formats before. Which is too many podcast formats in my time. I produced 7. Yeah. I know I'm responsible.
Which was the worst? What one do you look at and go, yeah, that should have never gone out to the world?
It's not out yet.
Oh, so we're looking forward to the worst one.
Yeah.
You're trying to build hype.
You got stinkers stacked up?
Well, you'll never know.
Why?
I do a lot of stuff that people don't know about. It's just out there. It's over there. It's over there. It's over there.
So you don't attach your name to it? Yeah. See, that's my problem. I feel the need to attach my name to these ones.
Yeah, but to be fair, like I was going to say, you've got good podcasts. You don't have
we try
silly podcasts.
We want some silly ones. We want some ones.
Why?
Because then I don't have to be stressed about it. Because if you know it, then the expectations are on the floor.
Yeah.
Whereas at the moment, all the podcasts we have now, I want them to do well. What a humbling experience. How bad would it be to have a bad podcast? So could you imagine being just bad at talking? That's bad.
Everyone's just sitting around mics and cameras. There's no one's even, you know what I mean? They're talking and nothing's really coming out.
My favorite podcasts are the ones where they have the mics like this, but then they use the camera audio.
Yeah.
They don't know how to plug it in.
The sound of the room.
I mean, I'm going back. I'm trying to remember the first time I actually met Calfreezy.
I know.
Me, Miles. It was a gaming event in Manchester.
Yeah. JD was it?
It was JD.
Yeah.
So I remember that's when we spoke. We did a little content. Miles passed away since then. So let's just give him 3 second silence. That guy was meant to be my tag team partner. Where is he now?
3 seconds.
He's boy. Miles, if you disagree, come on and say your piece. But yeah.
Do you remember who else you met that day?
I met Miles' mum that day.
No, but that is an extreme thing to say.
But did I? Sean go. Was that the same day?
No, not that same day.
Okay,
no.
I remember. Mika Richards.
Who did what?
And he gave me his number. After I spoke to you, you didn't give me your number. Cal, I don't have your number. We talk on Instagram. Even we're friends, we talk on Insta where it's like we're dating.
So wait, why did Mika Richards, was he a fan? Is he a SPECS fan?
I think he just showed me love and he was just like, where's your phone? And just put his number on my phone. Wait, hold on. If I check and the WhatsApp is not missing, you know the profile pic.
You got a phone.
I'm going to call him now.
Just to double check that it's a real number, you should do that.
I call him?
Call him.
I'm going to call Micah Richards right now.
He's looking at his phone right now like, who's this?
Or he might say Specs. If he saved my number from...
This is the
I think he cut that short as well.
I'm call him back.
He cut that short, definitely.
I think
that was 3 rings.
Yeah.
I've still got Micah Richards' number.
Voice note him right now.
Should I?
And just say, that was me. I remembered the day that you put your number on my phone.
And I was reminiscing about it.
Yeah.
Me and the boys were just...
Micah, that was me, Specs, ringing you. And I just remembered, because I'm live with Calfreezy right now. Straight after I met Calfreezy in Manchester a few years ago, I met you and you gave me your number. So I'll check if your number is real, and it is. So I'm going to call you again in 10 minutes. We're going to have a chat. I love you, broski. For me. So then after that, I remember maybe a year after that, somebody sent me a video. You're on a podcast. So if it's your podcast, you're there talking. You're like, I need to get Specs on the podcast.
Yeah.
Someone sends me the clip. So I'm like, wow, he remembers me. He doesn't remember Miles. He remembers me.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, we've linked up. I've come on the fellas. It's been gold.
Twice now.
2 very good episodes.
Yeah.
So I just want to...
The people love Specs.
I have to give you... I feel like I've got to give you something back. And, this is like, no rule show. So I feel like when somebody deserves flowers, we always give them a condom. And that's yours. So that's my, my thank you.
Where did you get that?
This is expired.
Is it?
This is expired.
What? Condoms have got expiry date?
Yes.
What do you mean? What happens when it expires?
It stops working.
What do you mean it stops working? So you're telling me if I put my swung in that, it don't stretch? What are you telling me?
I think it just becomes a little bit more combustible.
I've given you an expired condom.
No, this is way too big. Way too big.
So you're like me and PK, you got a small pipe.
The tiniest on the planet. This is nuts. I ain't seen one of these in years. I'm gonna be honest.
I love that. Growing up, it was like, oh, that guy has got a big pipe. Now small pipes are doing it to you.
I think they're trending.
Of course. That saying of black people got big pipes is done. See, it's done.
Well, I saw PK's and that was serious.
Oh, yeah, but he put socks. He put like a plate of food.
It looked
in there
like those like toy snakes that you get, and they just like coil up round and round. His looked like
but
it just coiled round.
But it stays like that.
It doesn't straighten out.
He does, yeah. When it's time to shake, it's still, you know what I mean?
It's a cinnamon bun all the time.
He always has to he approaches, his curler comes from underneath.
But that column's yours, man. So yeah, that's me saying thank you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. No, not flavored though.
Oh, yeah, but again,
are you a fan of?
No, I'm not a fan of flavored condoms. Why would they have flavor? I mean, if a mummy wants to suck me off, why does she want a strawberry? You know what I mean? She should have the burnt thing I've got. There's no point in having lemon. I've got the burnt toast fruit. I got that. What do you want flavor?
Do you reckon we all have the same flavor?
Well, I know me and PK's one is I know what flavor that is.
Why? Why do you know that?
Because I've seen PK's live. When he gets changed, I peeped and looked.
You reckon you know that's what you
How
can
do you know that
compare
it tastes
Yeah.
the same as yours?
Taste wise.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've never had burnt toast that tastes like ice cream or something before. Yeah, so when something's burnt, it's burnt.
Okay.
If it's been in the oven, it's been in the oven. We throw our things in the oven, microwaves, and leave it on for 3 minutes. Things start smoking
1,000
up.
watts.
Like, look, I know you lot got, when you lot get hard, you lot got pink. I know you lot.
Pink.
Yeah.
Right.
Most of you lot got pink cocks, no?
Okay.
Have you?
I don't think.
Flesh coloured.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. But it is darker. Why is that?
Or,
Than the rest of my body. Like it's not the same color.
Deprived of sunshine, probably. Is it the same color when it's erect?
when it stands up and ready to fight.
Yeah, is it the same color when it stands up, or is it the
It's
same color?
important for duty. No, it's just a darker shade.
Are you wait, hold on. Cal, are you telling me are you to my face telling me your pipe's the same color as mine?
I think he's saying it tastes like burnt toast.
Mine's burnt. I'm not gonna lie, mine's burnt. Mine is definitely
It's
burnt.
dark. It's a darker skin color.
But there's some of my brothers who have pipes that are, you know, bright pink as well. But that means that they're undateable.
Like who?
What, you want me to runner?
Runner's got.
Runner's got a pipe that, you know, the one that goes to the side.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those kind of them guys that got pipes like this. They are undateable. Something's wrong. The government are giving them money. I'm telling you, shit.
They're doing Ric Flair walks.
Ric Flair. Why is your pipe doing that? She's got to go that side. What the hell is that, man? You a soda shaker? Of course you are, man.
Not as much.
But you used to be.
Yeah. In my prime, I was at it. I was shaking a lot.
Did the last guest try and say that he wasn't, T? From what I remember. He tried to.
Yeah, you know what? We've had a few people from football.
Yeah.
Football YouTube. Zach, James. They're very scared of being like honest about their sexuality.
What? They wouldn't come out as gay?
They wouldn't come. No, I don't. I think that would be less traumatic to them and less problematic to them than just saying yes, I shoulder shake.
But it's normal.
No, it's
of
not.
course, it's normal.
If you watch football every week, it's not normal for some reason. That's what we've learned.
So what? If you're on a football watch along, you're not shoulder shaking.
I don't think Adam McCullough's a shoulder shaker. Rory's definitely not a shoulder shaker.
Rory's a shoulder shaker.
Nah. I feel like he would have like a utensil to help him out.
Rory's a shoulder shaker, 100%.
He might have like a library.
Yeah.
Organised.
Yeah, I reckon he has like a room for it.
Chip, he's a shoulder shaker.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
He's a
I
connoisseur.
asked him the other day if he's ever shoulder shaked mid podcast. I'd gone to a toilet and just needed to do it. He didn't give me a straight answer, so I'm gonna have to go back and.
Have you shoulder shaked mid podcast?
Nah.
So
I think it would drain the energy out of me.
How long
I'll
are your
come back a
podcasts?
different person. 2 hours, 2.5.
That's
sometimes.
a lot of time to be, yeah.
Have you
Finding
to
halfway
be honest,
through.
like, obviously, me and you've worked for years. Have you ever halfway?
No, but you have.
When did I do that? When?
Lockdown, live streams.
Lockdown live stream. I'm in my house.
How can you be
I'm in my house.
How can you be bricked up on a podcast talking to other men?
I'm in my house.
There was an OnlyFans leak in the middle of lockdown. Do you remember the OnlyFans leak?
I missed that one.
Yeah. It was.
I do not know what you're talking
It
about.
was terabytes of content. Specs was disappearing in the middle of a live stream.
All right,
Boys, I'll be back in about half hour. Yeah.
Have you ever risked it for a cracker?
Oh, what?
Yes.
Have I ever arrested a cracker?
Have you ever risked it for a cracker?
Risked it.
Mm-hmm.
What's a cracker?
So, you're shoulder shaking, let's say. Yeah. But your dad's in the house. He's walking around and he catches you.
Why are you making this sound like erotic? like, he catches you.
Have you ever risked it or nearly got caught or
Yeah,
been
I
caught?
think I have. Yeah,
You've been caught?
You know what? I actually don't know. I don't know, because I feel like I must have been caught at some point, but I've never had the face to face. I've never made eye contact with my father while beating my meat. If that's the question, if that's what you were.
Have you ever asked him like?
Nah, I don't want to know. I don't think.
Have you thought about doing a podcast with a family member and being like, okay, tell me about the times that you caught me doing something that I had no idea.
I mean, I recently told a story about how like my dad was like 90% sure I was gay.
Really?
Yeah, because so there was
he just committed to it.
Nah, yeah, I still have yet to have this conversation with my dad, so he might still think that I'm gay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know, but I was at school. Did your relationship
change?
What's that?
Did your relationship with him change? Or?
Nah.
No. Oh, it's a good guy then.
Yeah. No, but I'll quickly tell a story.
Is he black?
Black is actually I can't make that joke.
I love that one. Again, wait, hold on. Now go on.
Yeah, I remember being at school, right, and it was like The Matrix, and there was like a parody version of The Matrix, and it was called like they called it like the Gay Tricks, right, right. And so my friend showed it to me at school, and it was really funny, and I was like, yeah, this is hilarious. So I went home, and I typed in Gay Tricks, right. And you can see where this is going, but I've clicked on the website and it's just hella gay guys just going at it. I didn't realize they got after it like that as well.
They're the tempo's fast. It's drum and bass, man. It's drum and bass, yeah. And yeah, they're flexible.
And back in those days, well, that's why I don't think I actually have the facilities to be gay.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that as well.
Yeah, you can't put your leg over you.
Yeah, I'll be limited.
Yeah,
in what I could perform. But
the thing about that act is that it works both ways. So.
Yeah, but I don't think I could be the one that like
the other one
gets wrecked.
This is so childish. But
yeah. Good so I've clicked. So I've gone on the website. Anyways. You know, like a week went by, and I just thought, yeah, I'm just not gonna be able to find this parody video. But then my dad calmed me down, and he's like, so this was back in the day. Like your parents could see every website I was going on and shit.
Yeah, of course.
Because how old was I being? Maybe like 10, 12.
So Clear History was still about.
Yeah. And he goes like, I've seen that you've been on this site. Like, is there anything you want to tell me? And I don't know why, but I just lied. No, I wasn't. I panicked. There was no reason to lie. My reason for going on the site was legitimate. Yeah. I had good intention. Not that it's bad intention. Okay, anyways. And I just said, oh no, like my friend was on my computer. And I've gone.
There's no way he's.
So now I'm watching gay porn with my friend. That's what my dad's thinking, and I'm just there like, no, this is terrible. And ever since then, and he was just like, oh okay. And it was just like a bit awkward, and then I just left the room, and we never spoke about it ever again. So that's what I mean.
So you haven't cleared the air?
No.
So instead of KSI clearing the air with his dad, you're the one that should be on Amazon Prime clearing the air with your dad, bro.
Amazon documentary about the time my dad thought I was gay.
They're just hugging. I need to see, you know what I mean?
That would be a brilliant mockumentary. You know when Will and E met with the kid from the Blackpool Grind?
Yeah.
And he did that sit down with him after all those years. That would be a brilliant mockumentary. You retracing the whole thing, find footage, maybe get in touch with the director of the video.
It was when I lived in Russia as well. So I could do a whole thing about me revisiting my past.
You're not gonna just drop that. I just remembered me and Cal in a cab going to the Arsenal match after filming, and I said, my ears they stood up. Calfreezy'S got an accent. Cal, where are you from? What did you say to me? What country are you from?
No, I was born in London.
Right.
And then at the age of 3, I moved to Vietnam. And I lived there for 7 years. So the reason why my accent is just completely I would go to international schools.
Right, yeah, like.
And so you get like this weird, like a lot of American teachers there, like military kids as well. And they were a different breed as well. They were at school an hour before school started.
Yeah. You got gay tricks to watch.
Yeah. Me and my dad have got bonding to do. But yeah, so I lived in Vietnam. Then from Vietnam we moved to Russia. Then from Russia to Egypt, and then up to Scotland and finished school in Scotland. And came
Russia to Egypt to Scotland. What's Russia like?
Russia, you know what? It was
Would I
weird.
have survived in that kind of school?
No. I don't think you would have just survived in Russia in general.
Where in Russia?
Just outside of Moscow.
Okay.
Like about 45 minutes out. But yeah, the place was like, the weather there is amazing. Like the place is pretty cool. But I was really young when I was there as well. And I was only there for a year. So I didn't really properly get to, but like PE was like ice hockey and skiing. That's sick.
What?
Yeah.
PE skiing?
Yeah.
That can never be me.
Why?
I'll forget my PE kit all the whole time. Skiing? Come on, T, it's not me, man. And you've obviously been Australia, innit, as well?
Yeah. Well, I had to go when you told me that it wasn't real. I had to just go and find out.
Still
for myself.
not. Even though Chunks and Harry.
Yeah, I was gonna say quite a few people have been
it's,
there now.
It's not real.
You landed in Chile.
Well, that's what he said. But
I never said it. It's what Google said.
Yeah.
I just found it. I just found that information. I researched.
I think you should do a documentary about you going and exploring these places that you don't think exist. I think that would be a good series.
We've talked about it. Yeah. You know the block, 17-hour flight, followed by 7-hour flight. He's never doing that.
Why not? You scared of planes?
I don't do planes. Yeah. I wish Rishi Sunak can, watch Avatar and get us some dragons or something. If I could use a dragon to get there, cool. But I'm not getting on no plane, man. Because I used to watch air crash investigation every day when I was a kid, so it traumatized me.
A fun game to do is actually to watch one of those on a plane.
No, you must.
Yeah, that shit gets me because planes would be boring. You got 17 hours to kill, so like get the adrenaline going a little bit. Like every time you hear like a ding.
But when Cal flies, it's first class, so he's got windows and doors.
Well, me and my alleged missus right now, we believe that. Because we've been on the plane and we've looked out the window and we've realized the plane doesn't move forward. So this is a big conspiracy because I feel like the plane rises, holds, and just comes down.
So do you think the world just moves underneath and while it's just up there hanging?
Well,
or how do you think we're getting there? Because that's not a bad shout. I can get on board with that conspiracy.
I think one day we should all get in a car and just drive straight from here and see where I think we can end up in Australia or somewhere. Honestly, I feel like everything's super close. Of course.
You reckon that the central line goes to...
I reckon central line can take you to Costa Rica.
Central line's a long line, to be fair.
Like I know, I've got a pal that's going Costa Rica for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I know Elizabeth Line's taking him there. I think planes is the biggest trick on people ever.
There's something in that.
No, but honestly, look, I've as a kid, you always look out the window. Yeah. Always, yeah? You want the window seat. You look out, you see a cloud. You go sleep 3 hours. You play on your Game Boy, Tetris. Get to level 11. You lose. You're fuming. Your mum's snoring. You look out the window. The same cloud is there. Go back to sleep. Now it's dark. Yeah? You look, it's like now the sky's changing again. You look, same cloud, now you're landing. No one says anything. Because adults are too busy looking at their magazines, eating 4 pieces of chips for £29. A stupid aftershave they're trying to sell you. Or the flight attendant, yeah. Someone's talking. That is a trick. This is distract you, T.
But what happens? How do you land in a hot climate?
How do I land in a what? In a hot
climate.
Like hot country?
Yeah.
What do you mean? If it goes up,
yeah,
it'll go up.
Yeah.
Right? Go down.
Yeah.
Goes. He thinks brains when they land, we just get off.
He drives to Jamaica.
Hey, Cal, I swear down. I've been on a plane where when the plane lands, the plane goes forward and it's 1 hour just going forward.
Yeah.
Slowly.
That's a cheap flight.
And I'm waiting. I gotta wait for that sound. Dung, dung. Then I can take my belt off. Oh, nah, I'm playing.
It's more than 1 hour to Jamaica, though.
When I go to Jamaica, I'm gonna expose all of them pilots. I know pilots, when they walk in that thing and they show us the steering wheel with all them buttons, they go down the stairs and they go home. I know that. You can't trick me about all them buttons. The way I'm sure they're shaking now, Cal, it's mad. Like I always say to all these guests, I run into my hand now. Like I just create this position here and I leg it in there. It's a power drive in my hand, boy. I've changed up the game, man. Seriously, I should invent courses. Seriously, man. Especially for these undateables, the ones that I've got the rugby lads,
the Ric Flairs.
The Ric Flairs.
You gotta have a bit of a hook to it though. Or is yours?
Yeah, mine's up.
Really?
Again, I'm like you. My pipe's not huge. Actually, it can be. It depends. It can be huge.
I recently found out that the erections could be different sizes. I just thought it was either up or down. 100%. I didn't realize that.
But yeah, big up that girl that's going around saying that Fredo spent 15 grand on her, man.
I rate that. I realize that's the sort of shit I need to be doing on my podcast. It's just lying.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was going to say, were you going to tell your stories about getting paid 15 grand for sex?
No,
no, lying.
I just want to lie more.
Yeah.
Did you see the girl that lied about the goalkeeper, the footballer?
No, what was it? What was this one?
She just basically went on the podcast and lied, said that she was sleeping with a guy, the footballer, whilst he had a missus. I don't think that's right. There's lying and there's like lying is good to a certain extent.
You're a big liar, yeah.
Am I?
You love lying, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but my lies, there's some sort of truth in it.
Those are the most dangerous lies.
Yeah, but if there's no truth in it and you're exposing like it's the truth, it's a sin, man. Yeah, okay. But I blame the podcast for not removing that trash.
Well, no, because that's probably why they got her on in the first place. Was for that clip. They knew that she was going to spill the beans about this goalkeeper.
But in my country, we call that sawata. If PK's got a missus, for example, and he wants to go and have fun, you know what I mean? And I now go on a podcast and talk about that. That's called sawata. You're talking man's business because if there's a joke in there, cool. But these
you just have to make it funny.
Make it funny, because when it's funny, it's not believable.
Right.
Do you get it?
So let's say you're the woman, all right, and you've slept with this married man or whatever. Yeah. Explain to me, where's the joke? Go for it. How would you tell the story?
So first of all, I won't say his name. There's so many goalkeepers in football, and say white goalkeeper too, because there's only a few black goalkeepers, so people could do the maths. Yeah. Just say it's a white goalkeeper and say the story. Let people guess. Joe Hart. Yeah. David C.
No, that's worse because Joe Hart's going home and his wife's like,
yeah, and he'll be like, there's so many goalkeepers. There's a goalkeeper for #United. There's a goalkeeper for flipping Middlesbrough. There's over 1.4 million goalkeepers at least. But the moment you say black goalkeepers, I was like, oh my God, here.
She didn't say black goalkeepers. She said
the name.
The name of the
even worse.
Way worse. Yeah.
She went straight to level 10.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, there's ways, man. There's ways.
But you know the culprit though. It's not podcasters. It's not podcast guests. It's TikTok. Because I
love TikTok.
Of course, TikTok's great.
TikTok has given me a
future. Yeah, exactly. It's probably the best app pound for
pound
that's ever been invented.
I hate it sometimes.
But it's made it so that someone can say that they slept with a League One goalkeeper and bang millions of views in a day.
Whereas before, it would have to be a paper that picked it up.
Yeah.
And
they're not buying that story.
I know they would usually chat, but there's got to be some sort of research into whether it was true.
Exactly. Because this is come from American podcasts, isn't it? Like, you'll have someone go on. Like, do you remember there was a girl who said that she blew all of the Phoenix Suns before a game?
Oh, yeah.
Her name's AJ Titties.
But they do it better, though. That's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, it is interesting, yeah.
You know, the way they say it, I jumped on all the basketball players and I gave them good, what they call pom-pom? I gave them all my buckets. That's class. I don't believe the story.
That's the thing, is with Americans, you don't believe it, yeah. English people are more credible.
Yeah.
We're too serious with it, man.
Yeah.
It's like it's in court.
Yeah.
The way it's delivery.
It's delivery, yeah. Yeah. Maybe we need to cut down. Have you got any American podcasts planned?
Not at the moment, no.
Nah, you need to get some American podcasts.
Yeah, that's on the cards for sure.
They can get away with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Little Robbie.
Little Robbie, yeah.
You know Little Robbie?
Lil Robbie?
Yeah.
No, who's that?
You remember there was old Robbie with Troops? Yeah. And then there's Little Robbie with the dreads? No. on Barstool with troops.
Oh, the small guy.
He's not small. He's massive. I mean, if you look at his head, come on. If you put it on us, he's 8'4". Are you crazy? Try hold that in a headlock. You rip a leg muscle. If he's upside down, he can't. He has to stay there. He's locked.
He got in trouble the other day.
Why?
He got drunk in.
Would you mind just
What?
pulling up a picture of this guy?
Oh yeah,
Because I
yeah.
feel like this will really add to the.
Little Robert-
Because I've got a vision of.
Of
this.
course, you've got a vision. You can see him without even looking.
You're on the left.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's massive. Stop doing that. His head looks like a chest, a back, and a bum. Hold on. That alcohol must have been hefty to get around his head, boy. What do you have? 6,000 shots? Hey, is he mad? Imagine like standing next to a Cavossier bottle. The Cavossier bottle's up there. You're pushing it. Flipping hell, man. See, what happened? He jump in this? Flipping hell.
He got drunk at a college basketball tournament, I think, and then went to the party after, and they weren't letting him in the VIP section. And
Of course not. Why would you put him in the VIP section? He needs to be in the HELP section. That's what you got to put in clubs, HELP sections.
I don't even remember how we got onto it.
It's literally like this.
Man.
Little Robbie. I think Little Robbie is taking over Critical's place now, too. Oh, bad. His flatmates.
Right. Well, let's do a couple of quick Serious Sundays. Serious Sundays, Carol, when we just ask people to ask us some questions. We got
Sick.
some tricks. They like to play tricks on us.
Yeah.
So I want to play this important trick on you, and it's come from Joel Linton, my idol.
Mm-hmm.
So is that Will any maybe?
Yeah.
If you had to shoulder shake to two girls with a combined age of 30,
No.
how would you choose?
With a combined age of 30?
Yeah.
What are you going for, Specs?
Combined age of 30?
Yeah. What's the ratio?
Wait, hold on. Let me just get this. My brain's gone upside down. I feel like I'm watching that film Tenet again. Shocking film, by the way. Waste of time. Everything
Stinker.
reverts. Stinker. So 30, age 30 combined.
Yeah.
You going 16, 14?
Oh my
28
God, that's a bad question, man.
28-2.
I can't say 15. I can't answer that question. It has to be 25. That's it. I can't say 25 and 5.
No.
I can't answer it.
It's an impossible question to answer, but I'm glad you tried.
Yeah. You tried to make reason.
All right, this next one's from Efazel. What invention do you think is the most useless ever?
Invention.
Yeah.
Something that's been made.
Podcasts.
Podcasts.
Podcasts
No,
gotta
but
be
you know
up
what?
there, man.
I've learned a lot from podcasts. I've learned a lot, and I've achieved a lot through podcasts. So podcasts.
Would you say this is an educational podcast? No rules?
Yeah.
Sometimes, I learned today that planes don't go anywhere.
Yeah, they're dry.
I think that's important to
Yeah.
know. It turns out the Central Line can take me wherever I need to go.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't know before.
No, you definitely. I
I
always
thought
say,
it-
always.
I thought it
This
ended
is
at-
this is educational, man.
At Rice Is
I
it
th-
Rice?
Is
Yeah.
it? Wait, Riceslip. Oh yeah. Oh, you know, yeah, Riceslip. Flipping hell. West Side to Western to Epping. Flipping hell. That's like for 40,000 stops. I'm gonna go with thing, man. Fake bundas.
Oh, Brazilian bumps.
I hate fake bums.
Has there ever been a good real
Mm,
one?
mm.
Sorry, a good fake one.
Geordie. Geordie's the
In what
only
way
one
is
I
it
know.
good?
In the sense where it looks like he was born with it.
Oh, right, yeah.
But the rest of them, their thighs don't match it.
Yeah.
Something's not. You know what I mean,
when the tiny thighs. I went to Miami. Bro, everybody there has them, and it doesn't look right. And when they walk,
yeah. I don't know who told them that. Yeah, you lot should do this. They just pressure themselves. They're crazy. They pressure themselves to do that, and we don't even like it.
yeah. Has a guy ever gone like, I want you to get this.
It's tough because you want to believe that women don't do stuff just because they want men to like it. Because because there's no way a woman's ever told you to wear that.
Oh, I think if I walk Shoreditch now, I'm sure at least 3 situations are going to turn their head like,
Look at those glasses.
No, this is cool, man. I'll go. I'll go. Listen, I'll go.
You know what you look like?
Don't say the guy that got drilled up by the stingray.
You wish.
Nah, you look like a gardener.
You look like a gardener.
Yeah.
But you like work for a gardening company.
Yeah. But you don't do any of the cool. You literally just take the branches.
Yeah.
You take the branches home.
Yeah. You're a tree surgeon, but the guy at the bottom of holding the rope.
You guys, you know I'm allergic to all that greenery stuff, innit? So you shouldn't be saying this stuff.
We're not going to get cancelled for that.
You should. You should. I think I got this from KT Maxx.
KT.
This is Ben Sherman.
KT.
Cool. So
Yes. What do you mean so?
The hat.
You like it?
Yeah. It's just altogether, it really does feel like you're a janitor.
Is it?
Yeah, or like a South American rebel.
Do you know what I like? There's gonna be one person in the crowd that disagrees with you guys, and that's the comment that's gonna shine on me. Do you know what? When everyone's killing you, that one guy goes, "No, man, it's not even that bad." Yes, that's all I needed, man. But let me know how this looks. I was gonna wear this on a date on Saturday. So let me know how this looks.
Where were you gonna go?
But she's I was meant to take my son to the safari zoo. My son loves animals.
Every kid loves animals.
No. My son watches animals all day. Dog. Woof. Next one. Crocodile. Daddy, wheel it. While I'm wheeling it, whoa. Ow. He's just looking at me. I'm just looking at him like, get a job. Useless 2-year-old. Why are you not watching football, man? I want you to be a footballer. Why are you watching these animals making sounds? Oh, he's such a.
Is there a job that you'd be disappointed if your son ended up becoming like a? Yeah,
probably. If he ends up, I think honestly, my son's gonna work in a vet.
What if he becomes a podcaster?
If he's talking about animals, he's a loser. It just depends what he's talking about.
Lippy talks about animals a lot.
Yeah, but Lippy and my son are different.
Oh, they were. Because
Lippy's like stores real information about animals and why they do things. Yeah. But my son, it takes when a dog barks, woof, he'll watch it, and he has to see the next animal to realize. Oh, that's a dog. Dad, wheel it. You're like Deji. You just delayed a lot. You remember Deji at the side, man? When we went to the roast, he didn't understand all the jokes, and then at the end of the show, laughing at Becky's joke, and Becky was on an hour ago. That's a Ric Flair as well. Deji's got a big pipe, man. Because everything's delayed.
Oh my God. We're taking a long time with everything.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
We're working hard here. But let's just quickly help Rikishi.
Oh my God. So Rishi Sunak is the Prime Minister of this country. And people are upset that I don't call him
Rishi Sunak.
But obviously because I love wrestling, I don't know how to separate Rishi and Rikishi. So I put it all in one as Rikishi. So that's why I call him Rishi Sunak.
Shakur,
sorry. So where does Shakur come from?
Tupac.
Well, of course. Who's still alive in Cuba. But one thing I want Rishi Shakur to remove or to actually invent, is something called a walk-in fine. So I've realized that every time I'm in a busy train station where everyone's walking, somebody always walks across me and stops right in front of me, which means I have to stop. So in my head I was thinking to myself, you know what? lanes for walking in the station, like Liverpool Street Station. There needs to be a lane. You can't come here. Also, if you stop, there should be a camera. We were walking at 2 miles per hour. You stop. Flash.
Like a speeding camera.
Yeah, but this one's for slow walking because you know what I mean? Yeah. People are stopping in front of me and they're not looking back to see if there's people. They're just doing their thing. Yeah. Some of them even get carpet out of their bag and just put on the floor and picnic right there where it was busy.
Yeah.
So I want Rishi should go to
minimum speed.
When I'm walking to get on the train, I just want to walk. I don't want to be interrupted by people stopping to take pictures and all this kind of stuff. I find that super annoying.
That's a Londoner thing, though. I think
I got fined for the first time in my life, like 2 weeks ago, on a bike.
What did you do?
On a bike.
Red light,
bro. Do you? A police officer was so sad. Yeah, he stood just after the red light. I didn't see him.
Do you remember we saw them hiding?
Yeah, this was on by Whitechapel, and it's a red light, but it's not an intersection. It's just for people crossing, right? So the red light, and I'm thinking, cool. Well, there's nobody crossing. I'm gonna use my lane and just go. I'm on a bike. I'm not gonna hit anyone. So yeah, let me just go. So I went, and then he steps. I'm in the cycle lane. Okay, so I'm already in my own lane. I've accepted that, and this guy just steps in front of me like this and goes like, ushers me off to the side of the pavement, and I'm there like, I feel like this is a prank. There has to be a prank. This can't be your job. There's no way you're pulling over cyclists.
We were cycling back from Kenneton. We were doing a BBC thing. Me, Geordie, and Specs. We were on the line bikes, and we were cycling, and I just see him hiding behind a tree. Policeman like. Yeah, waiting, and I was like, Geordie, swing a left. As we're swinging left, he's gone to step into the road to stop us, but we've gone round.
Yeah,
bro, that's the most jobs worth
like,
thing in the world.
Just imagine like you are not suitable to pull over cars, so you will just pull over bikes.
Exactly,
that's your job.
Yeah,
congratulations, you stink.
It's serious. Make sure you pay that fine, because on my credit report, it went to court. My one went to court. CCJ.
Yeah, that's a crippler.
And the thing is, I got stopped. The thing is, at least your guy was hiding and you went towards him. Yeah. The ones that stopped me they were in a car, in a van, going down that way. I'm cycling. So what they're doing, they're looking at their mirrors.
Yeah.
I've got footballs. If you see a man riding with 6 footballs, you know he's working with children. He's a coach.
Yeah, you can pull him over and have a word. You don't have to give it out. Giving out the fine is the extra.
They spun it. I couldn't believe, because you remember when I'm riding with the footballs, look, little Robbie's on my back. So I can't even when I'm looking straight, his forehead's on the peripheral. So when they've stopped me and they've told me I've gone through a red light, I'm like, sorry. The conversation was 45 minutes. Fine, cool. And I just thought, I'll give my details, whatever. A year later, remember, now I'm trying to be legit, pay taxes.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, don't worry about tax, man. And I see, when I did my credit check, I see CCJ. And when I did the research, it was from that bike thing in 2011. What? So they went to court under my absence and done me. Yeah. Now I've got to pay what, T? £1,200.
Yeah, pay your fines, people.
Nah, T. Come on.
Pay your fines. Rikishi, get rid of them, but
no.
Pay your fines.
No, keep a fine, but at £50.
Yeah.
Not £1,000 after later on for what?
Well, you wasted the court's time.
Delay a game, yeah.
They wasted the court, not me. I never told them to go court. I'm on my line. I never said, can't you imagine, T, wake up in the morning, tell him work, you have to go court for going through a red light on a bike.
Yeah. You get no compensation.
Do that for the pedestrians that are walking in Liverpool Street Station.
Yeah, no, I hear it. I want to get rid of club card points.
What's that again?
Oh, like Tesco Club card?
No, Tesco, there's one price and then there's a yellow price. That's like, if you use your club card, it costs like 50p less.
Yeah, and don't stop asking me when I'm in co-op. Yeah. Do you have
if I had one, do you not think
I
would be there like,
stop asking
here
me.
it is?
All right, piss. You know, in Superdrug, I don't know if you guys go Superdrug.
Wait, you still go Superdrug in 2023, T?
Yeah.
That's still about.
Yeah.
Dylan, is that about in Islington right now? Where? You're lying.
You go in there, get your toothpaste, get your deodorant, maybe get a face mask. Boots is a bootleg Superdrug, bro.
What?
Grow up.
Boots is like the Versace and Superdrug's like the KT
you
Maxx.
ain't been in them recently enough. Superdrug is an efficient store. Anyway, you go in there and they're always like, do you have a beauty card? And I'm like,
does it look like that?
Nah, definitely don't have a beauty card now. Would you like one? I'm like, and I'm looking at the queue behind me and I'm going, there's no way you think right now is a good time for me to sign up to a beauty card. It's just, it is getting too much. I guess the cost of living crisis is helping people to take money off, to get bonus points, to get offers. But it's too much.
Yeah. Can we move on with one more thing as well? I go on my emails now to find an email and I see loads of emails with all these companies just promoting something. Now, T, how many people really? Oh, Deliveroo, yeah. Let me read this.
No, but nobody's opening this.
They are. That's the twist. Is that if they've got a database of 1 million and 1,000 people open it, and then 100 of them click through, then you're talking about £1,000 to £2,000 return on a 50p email cost. Yeah.
That's a big gamble, man. Because I'm involved in it now.
Yeah, you're in.
I can't find emails because I've got Legoland asking me if I want to come back when I was there in 2008 with my first ever kid that he just went missing or I went missing. Something happened. We went on Antarctica and something happened. But yeah, that's another story. Do you know what I mean, T?
Yeah, that's why you have multiple email addresses. You have one for
like the junk sign up for, but then I even find is like the ones that I'm like the legit ones, they still spam you.
Yeah.
Like even if it's not just some like random I've signed up for, it's like a genuine account that I need to use, and then it's like Amex, whatever it is again.
Yeah. No, every morning my email accounts are like 10 and 13 years old as well. So the amount of stuff that I'm not interested in.
And then they lie to you as well, because I'm there like, you know what, I'm fed up. I don't want any Groupons or whatever the fuck it's called. So I'm gonna press unsubscribe. I'll press unsubscribe, and then the next day I wake up.
So they lied. The subscribe is just a fake button there.
Yeah, I'm into that. We should definitely ban that. That's a good shout.
Oh yeah, I think that definitely needs to go. I think as a company you could only email the person once.
Yeah, if they don't engage with your email,
or maybe even less.
Yeah, maybe you can contact them twice in a month. If they don't engage either time, it goes down to 1. If they don't engage after that, you're not allowed to email them anymore.
Yeah,
because they track
unless I request it, unless it's like a customer service thing
or a receipt or something. Yeah,
I forgot my password.
Yeah, that's it. So if you request it, email me. But if I haven't, allow me. Let me just have my old emails.
It's illegal. If someone needs to go to prison if they send me more than one email a month. I think that's fair.
Oh, and obviously, even if it's little Robbie doing his things, it could be an open prison. Convertible prison.
All right, let's quickly remember wrestling. Specs, you've been watching wrestling on YouTube.
Yeah, so obviously, remember, I went on the fellas and I told Calfreezy and Chip, I said, boys, wrestling today is terrible. But we spoke about Logan Paul. But there's a new wrestler I just found that I'm in love with. And his name's Omas. Unfortunately, he's black. But
why is that unfortunate?
Because the black wrestlers have let me down over the years. But this one's let me up.
Is it like the movies where, oh my, this guy is huge.
He's 7'4". He's a Taurus, like myself. Taurus. Yep, 16th of May. He was a basketball player.
What is it, WWE that he's in?
Yeah.
Wow.
WWE is saying he's the biggest wrestler that's come in since Giant Gonzalez.
Oh
they
right,
said.
really? Yeah.
So really like him. Looks the part. He's gonna fight Brock Lesnar, so that looks interesting. But
Who's gonna win?
I think Brock Lesnar. There's something wrong with Brock Lesnar, isn't he? Brock Lesnar, I feel like can just.
How's he still here?
Yeah, like he's.
How has his heart not packed in?
Exactly. He's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna die. He must be at some sort of time machine. But for someone to leave wrestling and go into UFC and come back, he's the real deal, man. So I don't think we'll have him. But he looks 10 times bigger than Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Um,
This guy's a joke.
But yeah, I feel like wrestling, this signing has got wrestling back a bit. Since Logan Paul, if you're going to sign Logan Paul and Omas, that's big signings. Yeah. So yeah, man, I think wrestling's back. The only problem is...
This picture's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's actually nuts.
Is that the Storm, the one who looks like Stormzy?
Him with AJ Styles.
Because he was AJ Styles' bodyguard. But
Nigerian.
he's Nigerian. Like fresh tea. I don't think he's got
dress
the green card. Dress as well. Yeah. The only problem is he ain't got good moves. Like he's not really ready to wrestle.
What's his finish? What's his special move?
I don't know his special. What's his special move, Dylan? What? He doesn't have a special move. Every wrestler's supposed to have a special move. So that means they're working on one. Do you know? Guess who's training them? T. Diesel, Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash, yeah.
That's right. So yeah, he might have kind of like saved wrestling for me, but I've not watched it. You been into wrestling? Ever watched it?
When I was a kid, WWF.
Yeah,
that was it. TNT.
Who's your wrestler? Who's your guy?
Oh, it was Rey Mysterio for sure.
Did I just see? What did I see about Rey Mysterio? He's Hall of Famer.
He's going to Hall of Fame, yeah, and he's fighting his son at WrestleMania.
I don't think he deserves to be in a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, bro.
I think
he
so.
is, bro. The 619. Oh my.
Has he ever been the last match in WWE?
Yeah.
Who did he fight? Who's his biggest fight?
He won a WrestleMania world title.
Oh, he's definitely been a world champion.
Triple H. He's beat Randy Orton. He's beat Brock Lesnar.
Rey Mysterio was the guy. I used to practice the 619, but it was just on a couch. I would just kind of swing around.
Is it one of the most overrated moves in?
I think so. I hate that move. I hate 619.
He needs the ropes.
It's a lot of setup.
If he's having a fight outside the ring, he can't do the move.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why they're.
But they had to give him a move that he could do on giant people. Like if he could.
He's so small.
Yeah, he could do a powerbomb on Dylan, but he couldn't do a powerbomb on PK.
I didn't even actually think of that, you know. And you know what I liked about him? He actually cried. He took off his mask and cried when Eddie Guerrero died.
That's a
good friend. Do you hear about what Eminem said about Eddie Guerrero?
No.
In his song?
No.
Was it Eddie Guerrero? Yeah, it was.
It has to be Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, is he the one that beat his wife?
No, that's
Who's
Chris
that?
Benoit.
Oh, Chris Benoit. Yeah, find out who that is, people, please, man. Because wrestling bars are the one.
Yeah. Is there any UK rapper that has wrestling bars? Because here's something that needs to go. I would like Shakora to ban. Rappers doing football bars.
Oh my god!
Tired of it. It's dog. You are not a good rapper.
Some of the bars are so dumb as well. Like shoot, Harry Kane, pass, Kevin De Bruyne.
Bro, it's
What was
so
the bar? What was
bad.
No, I heard a
And then it annoys me because I know the TikTok comments are like, this guy's underrated.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
He's just rapping about something you know about. That's why you're excited.
What was the one? Like, no disrespect to the MC, but there was a Daily Duppy the other day that was just football bars and they didn't make sense. The whole thing was football bars and it didn't make sense.
It's always just trying to do too much.
Yeah.
It does, man. I don't mind one football bar in your album.
Yeah, but it's too much.
And also, if you know football, you can do a good bar, but it's so few people.
Shall I tell you the truth? You know why rappers do it? Because if they can't think of anything to say, it's the easiest thing to talk about.
Because there's so many different pronunciations of names.
It's an easy way to do it.
It's lazy.
And then they also like it when they're footballers and they're like, oh yeah.
Footballers
reposting it
on
on
their
their story.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a good football bar.
Wale said,
What?
Wale said, kick game like Henri. And then he said in the next bar, his sneaker game is messy, which is not good.
That's a red card.
Jay-Z once said,
Oh my God, Jay-Z's got a football bar.
Yep. I wish you Freddie ado, prodigal child, you're not ready for the future. No. Yeah. I'm trying to think any more.
Jay-Z cannot play football.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Americans definitely shouldn't do football bars.
No, that should
But
definitely.
rappers have started to do it, and I don't like it.
Or they should just censor it if they play it on the radio.
That's a good shout, yeah.
Because it is offensive, a lot of the that they come out with.
But a lot of rappers don't. You know what it is? Most rappers don't like football. That's why they're rappers. Because most rappers
Isn't there this
don't
big
like
thing about how like rappers want to be footballers and footballers want to be rappers?
100%. But like there's football. There's rappers that like football. Like Heady likes football. Heady
What?
100% knows football, right?
PK.
Dave likes football. Knows football.
And
AJ
can play
Tracy,
football as well.
AJ Tracy knows football.
Who does Heady support? What team?
Man United.
What? He just supports one team.
Why?
I'm just because obviously. Have you seen this well? Heady's other one. I thought he would have like 4 or 5 teams he supported. Come on, T. Olympiacos. Anyone who's Olympiacos? Man United. Bari. Hertha Berlin. and flipping Hatsfield because these hats are really filled up, but I don't know. Headers and volleys with Heady one. Oh my god. That's PK's fault, by the way.
But UK rappers need to do more wrestling bars. I agree. I remember.
It's hard though, man, because no one's watching wrestling, man.
Ivorian Doll had a SmackDown bar.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just put a SmackDown bar right now I just wrote a lyric. So
You know, I'm in a rap song.
what?
Yeah, the rapper just takes.
Oh wow.
I forget the name of the tune.
What's
It
his
was actually
name?
pretty cold as well. I can't remember it, but
You don't remember what he said about you?
No, but he was insulting me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
But
I
It's not made it until a rapper
but-
disses you.
but
know.
I quite like that though.
Yeah.
I think
I
I
was-
insulted you, know.
Huh?
I think I insulted you too.
Are you a rapper?
No, not rapping. But Becky. I went on Becky's podcast last week.
Oh,
And
yeah?
I was drunk.
Oh,
But I'm not a good drunk cow.
Yeah.
And they made me
They
do.
got you.
They made me do something about Calfreezy and Chip. So I think I said some jokes. So let me just let you know now.
Okay, you give me a heads up, yeah.
Philly, KSI,
We-
and I think Ethan.
Did
I
Chip
just
get it as well? Because I can text him and just make sure he could keep an eye out.
Yeah, I think so. But I was drunk.
Yeah,
And that's
so it doesn't count.
Becky set me up.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I
that
thought
show is a bit of a setup.
Yeah, the show, the big setup. So sorry. But yeah.
That's all right. We're still friends.
That was a great Remember Wrestling. We've taken a lot of Cal's time, but we're just going to do a couple of quick no rules news stories. This one's from Reuters. Newcastle fan left red-faced after premature tattoo.
Oh man,
There's always one.
What does that mean again?
When is
Pretty
it?
What does that mean again? When the tattoo's not finished?
Newcastle fan.
he's got. I imagine he's
Oh,
got
top
like
4.
Newcastle. No, probably got like league winner 20. You know what I'm saying? He probably got that after 3 wins.
He got Newcastle fan Chris Cook was so convinced his club was going to win their first domestic trophy for nearly 70 years that he had a tattoo celebrating the fact on his leg.
I'm sure there's North Koreans that have got tattoos of them winning the World Cup in 2004, 2 or whatever.
I don't think they're allowed tattoos over there.
All right, well, they've got files thinking that they won a World Cup. Only
They
in,
do that
Korea.
though. You know they do that.
Yeah, of course. Of
Like,
course.
that's not a joke. Like,
Yeah,
they
that's
actually
what Kim- that's what Kim's on.
and like the Olympics, they got every gold medal.
That's crazy. You know, I watched the video of a fake Kim walk around New York. It's 26 million views on YouTube. One day ago. It was 26 million. One day ago.
Do you what do you reckon they're just playing it in North Korea on repeat?
That's not a bad shout.
Could be the move.
Just to be like, oh, our exalted leader is so popular around the world. Here he is in
Yeah,
America's
in New
New
York.
York City.
But the thing is, the Americans were all going over to him, taking pictures of him and stuff. That's what was making me laugh.
Yeah,
So it's not really beef, is it?
it's beef. I don't think
Sure.
regular American people feel like it's beef, but I think America, the country.
I
probably
swear to
feel
God, they
like
won't even know what's going on.
They don't know
America,
what's going on outside of their
you
state.
you know, about 50% of Americans don't even have a passport.
What?
How
I
insane
think
is
it's
that?
I think it's a higher
50%?
percentage.
Higher- more than
don't
that, yeah.
have a bank account.
What?
Yeah, and
So where
most
do they
most
keep their
Americans
money?
don't believe in banks.
America don't exist, man. Come on, guys. What are we doing, man? It don't exist. They don't believe in banks.
Yeah,
So what? Everything's cash. Makes sense.
yeah. John
The
Moran.
Benjamins.
$1 bill.
Yeah.
How can you have £1 as a note?
Do you know what's funny about American money? It all looks the same. In England, we've got big 20s, smaller 10s, giant 50s, little 5s. One's blue, one's pink, one's purple,
US,
one brown.
You have to get a microscope out to just see what the hell it is.
Yeah. So they're
end up
doing
tipping.
this, and you can look like it's thousands, but yeah, it's
only $1 bill.
$20.
That's crazy. Somebody throws peas at you. You think, oh, I want to be. It's got 50 on there. You look, 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't even get sweets with that.
This next story comes from Yahoo. China's ban on female lingerie models leads to lingerie wearing male models in shopping live streams. Have you ever seen these shopping live streams they've got on TikTok?
I read a story that a woman out there that does these, she earned like 230 million in 1 year from it. Yeah. But then the tax man busted her. But still, a revenue of 230 mil for just jumping on live and just not even that. She would just sell anything. And that's why you see it like now on TikTok, how everybody's you got TikTok shop and all that. That happened off the back of this woman just caking it. They were there like, okay, there's a lot of money to be made.
It's basically QVC on TikTok.
Yeah.
So like someone walking around.
It's horrendous though. I'm seeing fat people sell me weight loss hula hoops. What? Where's the proof?
Weight loss hula hoops, you know.
Seriously, it's nuts. They just come up with the weird. And I've got like, you just get like old, creepy old men trying to sell you as well. I don't know. My For You page is weird.
I don't think any of these shopping live streams are good. I think they're horrible. I think I've turned down a few opportunities to do stuff on those because I just think I don't understand the mentality of someone who's going to be watching a live stream shopping channel and spending money. And I feel like that person needs protecting more than they need exploiting.
Because I thought I was dreaming. I was watching an auction, property auction live.
Oh, really?
Online. And I thought, no, these are acting. How can you be selling a house online?
Rich. Yeah, imagine you're just on your TikTok account.
Just buying a house.
Commenting impulse buy.
Yeah.
My gosh. But obviously China have got billions of people in it. So, of course.
Well, there's a ban on wearing lingerie like on camera or on social media in China. So while they're trying to sell lingerie now, it has to be men wearing them.
I like that, you know.
Really?
Do you know what? Me and my daughter was spending quality time watching a film. And by watching a film on YouTube, just one of them kids' films. And an advert come up. And what's the advert, boys? Ecstasis. The new one.
Oh, right.
Now, that's a lingerie. But it's ripped up and white and dirty. Joan Deese everywhere. I'm like, oh, my God. Now I've got to explain to my daughter who this is. Like, that should be banned as well, man.
Yeah, I hear it.
Huh?
I hear it.
Why is Exorcist coming out again?
That's what the problem is.
Of course. I've seen the old Exorcist, and she died. Oh, what? We got a new one? A possessed? Always has to be in a double bed. Show me a possessed one in a bunk bed for once. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Switch it up, man. Like, new Exorcist tea. I'm trying to watch Mario.
I thought your problem was your daughter's now having to look at someone in lingerie when that's not what you opted into, and that's why China are smart for banning it. No, your opinion is
she's got to watch another Exorcist.
Don't let them put lingerie on stuff because then they'll make another Exorcist.
That's what they're doing. Throwing a bit of Marmite, ripping it up and putting it on her on the bed and just like, yeah, she's possessed. It's doing my head in, man.
We're going to do one more news story. Mm-hmm. This is an important one. It's come from CBS. Unfortunately, CBS News, NASA is monitoring an asteroid that could collide with Earth on Valentine's Day in 2046.
Nobody cares. I do not care, man. How many times are we going to come up with just weird When does someone at the NASA just go, yeah, we got to stop the cat?
Yeah.
We got to stop the cat, man.
It keeps people
because they're getting views. When you type in NASA and all that astronaut stuff.
I want it to happen though. I want us to get hit by an asteroid.
But why? When you've got walking asteroids around us, you've got people that are asteroids that are not even attacking you.
Like who?
Little Robbie, we spoke about him earlier. That's an asteroid. I spoke about Critical years ago. That's an asteroid. Heady 1, asteroid. Eric Dia, asteroid. Tego, asteroid. Zach Jalab, asteroid. KSI, asteroid. One of Victor's uncles, surely. That's an asteroid. Who else has got a massive head? Callum. Calyx. Oh my God, Calyx's one's round. Are you kidding me? I couldn't get around him in the kitchen when we were cooking that time. I had to go outside to come back in. Calyx's head is round, T-Bo. What was that? God was definitely on the phone making Calyx. Don't move, Calyx. These are asteroids, man. So why do we need Calyx that high coming down? Like, he's just let him walk around with us.
I got a big head. I got a long head. I think that's what the bar was about.
Is it?
Me having a long face.
I've got a long face as well. We look
I quite like that though.
Oh, cool. Long face is the best. It's the best. You can't go down on the girl.
Why?
Her face too long. What? Dig a hole in the bed so the chin goes in the hole. We've got a quagmire problem, bro. That's why I don't go down.
Apparently, there's a scale for asteroids and how likely they are to hit, called the Torino scale. And
sorry, hold up. Why is it not just hit and not going to hit?
Well, there are currently 1,448 asteroids on the risk scale, the Torino scale, and they all have a ranking of 0. But this one has a ranking of 1.
Yeah, so it's 0 means it's not going to hit, and 1 means it's going to hit. So why are we making this a number? Why don't we just say these asteroids will not hit us and this one will?
1 is on the scale, no unusual level of danger. So 1 is not even a real threat.
But it goes to 1. So what happens?
There's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just there's nothing out there right now.
So
beyond the 1.
This is a waste of time.
This is a waste of time, yeah. It's 50 meters, about the length of an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
50 meters ain't even, we can't even count that. 50 meters is what? Like, if 50 meter lines, I don't even, that's a new story. For me, an asteroid coming in, you got to wipe out an entire country for me to give a shit.
And that was what they were saying about the other asteroids that were meant to hit. They were meant to wipe out half of the world. I thought Australia, America, them will be gone, and it would just be us, which would be amazing.
So if they're just going to take out like a primary school or something like that, I'm not. Go ahead.
Let me know what primary school it is, please.
Let's get the kids out of the primary school first, but the building.
Well, I think if you want to actually be an asteroid of importance, let's do some damage. Then.
That's true though, T. If you're an asteroid coming down, and you want to make I'm here. Damage. That makes serious damage.
Primary school is up there with one of the biggest dubs you could catch as an asteroid.
I suppose so. Yeah, like in terms of getting headlines.
Yeah,
your bag headlines.
Yeah, man. Kill like 3 members of Filthy Fellas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Why? Are they at primary schools?
Oh, you want it just to hit a primary school?
Well, he's pretty obsessed with it being a primary school. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's the offices. There's a lot of offices in Shoreditge. Some have to go. Big up KSI, man. Did his hamster really die, by the way?
Huh?
His hamster.
Yeah, both of them. Gone.
Definitely.
Gone. 100%. I already did a funeral for one, but I didn't have budget to do another one. It's too expensive.
No sponsors wanted to sponsor the second funeral.
Yeah, it just feels weird doing like a Manscaped ad in the middle of a hamster dying. But it didn't stop me the first time.
No, it was genius. One of the smartest things I've ever seen done on YouTube.
Thank you, man.
Oh my God, man.
But you can't do it twice. It's not funny the second time.
Yeah, but it's funny that he's lost 2 hamsters to me. Like he should be questioned.
Yeah.
How do you lose 2
like
hamsters?
all they do is just sit in a cage.
Yeah, and play on there. They've got they've got a fan. They've got a little slide.
Yeah. So how did he die? It's not. How long do hamsters live for? He's had him for what, like 2?
Great question. How long? This is the last thing we do on today's episode.
How long do hamsters live for?
2 to 3 years.
Okay, so maybe it could have just been old age.
Is it? You don't think
there was foul play?
One day just thought,
it wouldn't surprise me though. He could have just put his gym bag down on it.
Yeah, just by accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should investigate. KSI and animals.
The death of his hamsters.
Yeah, he needs a certificate.
You know how he's boxed Logan Paul twice, right?
Mm.
I was at the one in LA. Logan Paul's in WWE now. I know he's doing UFC as well, whatever. Surely KSI's got to pop up in WWE. Surely
Maybe.
that's the match you want to see.
I don't. Yeah, it would be sick, but I think he just has so much.
Of course he has, yeah.
Like, can you imagine chucking in WWE?
I don't know how Logan does it.
Maybe once he finishes with the boxing stuff,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
I think, but
Would you want to see that though? Do you want to see YouTubers go into?
if you can,
Logan is so good in
No,
WWE.
Yeah.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's like
if you can do a front flip, if you can do a front flip on the ground, you can go in WWE. That's my thing.
Okay,
You have to be
athletic.
or acrobatic.
Yeah.
That new guy doesn't look too athletic though. He just looks
Almost.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You like him? Yeah.
there's no.
They must go crazy.
No, his one's definitely.
What?
Really? You reckon?
God can't give him everything. You can't get everything as a human being. You know what I mean? Like a lot of tall.
Pete
guys.
Davidson supposedly has a pipe on him. You know?
Is it?
Yeah.
And Gordon Ramsay.
Really?
Gordon
I heard
Ramsay's
Gordon
size.
Ramsay-
What is he size 13?
Oh, yeah, no, he's bigger than that. It's like size 15 his boots, yeah.
Come on, man.
I heard Gordon Ramsay's gay.
Again.
Well, that was no rules show. There was no rules in this episode.
Thank you for having me on, by the way.
No,
I'm a big fan of this show, so being invited on here was an honor.
Listen, it means a lot to be with friends. And
But I don't have your number, so
I don't know why.
Maybe
No, I do have your number.
we should just keep it like this, though.
Yeah,
I think it's
there's
quite
no
exciting.
rules, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's just no rules. But yeah, I forgot to call Mika Richards back. You know what? Let me just.
One last one?
Should I call him?
Give it a go.
Yeah. Did he even reply to your voice note?
Specs,
He
it's
did.
me, Mika Richards. I got
He
Champions League tonight.
He did. He said, "Yo, bro." So that's his number.
Yeah. That's all he said.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna call him.
No.
No, I think that's quite disrespectful.
Yeah, it's
For
rude.
you to send that
A
voice
voice
note
note, yeah.
and then him reply with, yo, bro.
Because he's
That's
doing
like,
prep.
bro.
Who's playing Champions League tonight?
Liverpool.
Liverpool, Real Madrid, yeah.
Yeah.
He's prep. He's doing prep.
What's the prep for that?
No, it can't be difficult.
What is the prep for that? Thanks for wasting 90 minutes
He-
of everybody's
so-
fucking life.
No views.
He has to call me. If he doesn't call me, I'm gonna send for him the next episode.
Good. Great
Sounds
shout. Great shout.
That's how it goes.
Well, thank you again, Cal.
Appreciate
Did
it.
this
Thanks for having me on.
hungover. 10 out of 10 performance.
Of course. I was hanging last week too. Never again.